Imagine this. You step into a machine, twist a few dials, and with a flash, you're transported to the future. But what would the world look like? What technologies would exist? How would society have evolved? Time travel has been a dream for centuries, but today we're going to take a look at what the future might really look like if we could fast forward just a few decades or even centuries. Before we dive into today's fascinating journey through time, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing what-if scenarios. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the amazing ideas we have in store for you, the future of technology. First, let's talk technology. In the future, technology will likely be so advanced that it's almost hard to imagine. We're already seeing huge breakthroughs, and the pace is only accelerating. For example, AI and machine learning are making things smarter every year. In 2025, over 75% of businesses are expected to be using some form of AI technology for automation, improving productivity and even personalizing our experiences. By the year 2100, we could see AI systems that are 10,000 times smarter than today's most advanced models. But that's just the beginning. Imagine walking into a store and scanning the shelves with your eyes. Yep, no need to touch anything. Your body could interact with the store's inventory through augmented reality, and items would appear on a virtual screen floating in front of you. In fact, by 2030, experts predict that augmented reality will have a major presence in everyday life. Your phone, glasses, or even contact lenses could display real-time information as you go about your day. Transportation in the future. Now let's talk about how we'll get around. Picture this: cars that drive themselves, flying taxis, and trains traveling at unimaginable speeds. By 2035, self-driving vehicles are projected to account for over 40% of all cars on the road in developed countries. And this doesn't just mean less traffic, it means safer roads, fewer accidents, and more free time for you. And the craziest part? Flying cars could become a reality sooner than you think. A number of companies are already working on prototypes, and it's expected that by 2040, flying vehicles might be part of our daily commute. But these won't be like the old-school jetpacks you've seen in movies. Instead, they'll be quiet, eco-friendly, and as easy to use as today's rideshare apps. The future of energy. One of the biggest challenges of the future will be energy. As we advance, we'll need cleaner, more sustainable energy sources. By 2050, renewable energy could account for over 80% of the world's energy production, thanks to solar, wind, and possibly even fusion power. Fusion energy, in particular, is a game-changer. If scientists can successfully harness nuclear fusion, essentially the process that powers the sun, we could have an almost unlimited source of clean energy. This could dramatically reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and help fight climate change. Future society and social changes. Time travel also means looking at society. How will humans live, work, and interact in the future? With advances in automation and AI, we may see a huge shift in the job market. Some experts predict that by 2040, nearly half of all current jobs could be automated. But don't panic. New opportunities will emerge, and humans will still be needed for creativity, leadership, and complex problem-solving. And speaking of work, the concept of remote work, which exploded in 2020, could become the norm in the future. In fact, experts predict that by 2045, more than 70% of the global workforce could be working from home or in flexible, collaborative digital spaces. Socially, our connections will likely be more virtual than ever, while face-to-face meetings will never fully disappear. By 2030, virtual reality meetings might be as common as phone calls today. Imagine having dinner with friends or attending a concert, all from the comfort of your home, but feeling like you're right there. Human augmentation and health. Now, what about our bodies? In the future, we could enhance our own biology. By 2040, human augmentation, things like advanced prosthetics, brain-machine interfaces, and even gene editing, could change how we experience the world. Imagine this. People with disabilities could use prosthetics that are so advanced they feel and move like natural limbs. In fact, by 2050, we might even have technologies that allow us to control machines with just our thoughts, thanks to breakthroughs in brain-computer interfaces. On top of that, advances in healthcare could make aging a thing of the past. In 2025, scientists expect to make huge strides in anti-aging treatments. And by the end of this century, life expectancy could reach 150 years or even longer. Thanks to genetic engineering and stem cell research, many diseases we consider deadly today might be completely curable in the future. The environment and Earth. Let's not forget our planet. If we travel into the future, we'll see Earth undergoing massive environmental changes, some of which we're already starting to experience. But in the best-case scenario, global efforts to combat climate change could start to show results by 2050. Renewable energy will dominate, and we might even see a world where carbon emissions are zero, helping slow down global warming. In fact, by 2070, some experts believe we could reverse some of the damage caused by deforestation, pollution, and climate change, thanks to innovative solutions like reforestation and carbon capture technology. So, what's the takeaway? If we could time travel to the future, we'd see a world that's radically different from today. But it's a future filled with possibilities, where technology, health, and society have evolved to make life better for everyone. While there are challenges ahead, humanity's ability to innovate and adapt will likely lead us to a future that's not only advanced, but also more sustainable and interconnected. Of course, time travel is still a dream for now, but imagining these future scenarios helps us understand the direction we're headed in. What do you think the future will look like? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, if you enjoyed this journey into the future, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Until next time, keep wondering and keep exploring the what-ifs.